pick of the show. I don't blame you. It's my pick of the show, by the way.
I love that we have the black in this too.
Yep.
And I'm looking, so like the black in my ring, it just pairs perfectly to one another.
Yep.
This is a stud, classic, 10mm bead, which, oh, by the way, that 10mm, if you did pick it up if you did pick up the bracelet,
yep,
it does match. It's the same millimeter there.
Exactly.
And if you got it in the necklace, while that's an 8mm, these three pair perfectly together.
Oh, it's
it's the perfect collection.
We created them to work together. And so many people wrote me that they bought all three of them.
I can understand why. I totally get it.
Because they mix and match perfectly. But the stud earrings, so not only let's talk about the affordability factor of this. Again, it's Italian jewelry made by this one factory who really specializes in these beads. It's beautifully hand polished. When you wear this, it stands out. Sometimes stud earrings are very tiny and you wear them, maybe a little tiny heart or whatever, but you don't get to see them. This is dimensional because it's that big ball stud in a 10mm size, which is difficult to do. The smaller the size of the bead, it's easier it is for them to produce. When it gets bigger, it's much more difficult because you get more.
Is that?
Because there's more chances of it to crack, to break through.
Okay.
But in an earring, 10mm, with the way we do it, in the bronze, 18 karat over bronze, it's really well made. So it's heavy, but very comfortable to wear. You're not gonna know these are on when you wear them, but I love the fact that we have them in this size with that butterfly back. A great gift. People were buying more than one of these the last time we presented these because they could afford them. And this is Italy. You think of Italy, I always think of Italy as upscale jewelry. Italy is like a step up from the rest of the world. I'm sorry, I'm a little biased, but when I think of Italy, it's where the fashion starts. It's where the trends start. It's where not just jewelry, it's everything in the world. The best Italian designers in the world start in Italy. And so when you come to something like this, you're like, well, why, David? Why do you have this in your collection? Because I want to have the updated classics in my collection. I want to have something like this that looks bold, looks brilliant, and has that 18 karat buttery color, or that rhodium color in this case, over that bronze. So all you're feeling, touching, and seeing is that 18 karat or that rhodium.
You have three colors that remain. I actually was wrong. This is not, I thought this was the dark one. This is actually the silver.
This is the silver.
So the black we are sold out of, unfortunately.
Yep, that's sold out very fast.
This is the silver. Right over here is your buttery yellow gold. 200 that remain there, and that is it. Keep in mind, it's an easy payment of $825. And then we'll show you on QVC.com. The rose is also available as well, with just 150 that are in that option. The rose goes fast also. But whatever color you decide here, this is an item, again, you're going to have forever. You're not going to, you're going to be like, oh, in a year, I don't think I like these anymore. Yeah, it's not to like. You put them on, they're very tailored with any outfit. They're fun. Your daughter can wear these. They're a great gift for the babysitter, the teacher, whatever's coming up in your life. There's a great way to buy two of them, save one for yourself, give one away as gifts, and it comes in that beautiful packaging of mine that I'm so proud of. This is the bigger box. It would come in an earring box. Smaller box
a little smaller box, but you get the idea. You get the idea that you're owning a piece of Italian jewelry, a piece of something that comes from a factory that does everything by hand, the workmanship, the craftsmanship. Design innovation of the Italians is amazing. And even on a stud like this, where there's a color story going on here, buying more than one, whatever you decide to do, it's still handcrafted with the best of Italian workmanship.
Well, and that's why we shop here at QVC, because we have partners like David, who has 24 years experience as a buyer here at QVC.
32 years in the jewelry industry,
and so 32 years in the jewelry industry, I feel like with that,
all I've known.
You've seen it all, right? Like my expertise is in electronics. I know pretty much everything there is to know in that world. You know everything that there is in the world of jewelry, and we love that we partner with David because he's quite literally going to Italy this Friday to go ahead and see the trends.
I already have ideas in the bead category that I'm working. We're working on some different textures on the beads now. We're going to work on some different types of bracelets, some different types of necklaces, but this is something that we want to continue to do because it's something that is what's happening in the world of jewelry in Italy. And whatever happens in Italy, I feel like I want to bring it to you. So I want to be that almost ambassador where I find the jewelry for you because I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
Know everything going on, every factory that I think I know. And so we can bring items like this at an affordable price, understanding the labor. They know us. These factories get to know you over time and they trust you. It's really important to develop these trusts with the factory because they don't want to work with anybody they don't know. They're very, they're very little scared.
Sure.
So they want to get to know you and then they feel very comfortable. You give them ideas and they always want to work with you. when I go to Italy, they're asking David, what ideas do you have for me?
Yeah.
And then they want to show me their ideas first, and we get them first. They show me whatever they're working on first, and of course, when we design for QVC especially, we are able to do stuff like this.
So you're saying I just can't walk through the door and ask to...
Not everybody. It's very complicated.
Definitely
it's
not
very
me.
complicated, and it took me many, many years of going over there before they even knew who I was.
Well, and the fact that you have that, right? That big component and that big piece is what's behind something as simple as this.
Yep.
Something as simple as a stud like this to be designed exclusively, specifically with you in mind. There's not just anyone that we can go to and say, hey, you know what we would love? We'd love some 10mm stud earrings. It's the reason we go to David. It's the reason why when you shop here at QVC, and when you shop specifically David's line here at QVC, you know that it was truly and authentically thought of you in mind. And it's your little way to be able to go to Italy, to bring home the best of the best, to bring home the trends without having to go buy the plane ticket to go there or having to walk the show floor, because David's the one that's going to do it for you. And when we have that here at QVC, we're able to, because of our buying power, we're able to give you the best prices. Look at this, $32.98 for a pair of gorgeous, unbelievably well-made and a pair of earrings that are just going to stand the test of time. That high polish is amazing.
And that 10mm is so important. But when I talk about the categories of jewelry, there's necklaces, earrings, bracelets, rings, pendants. Those are the categories. Sorry, we can't do much more than that in the world of jewelry. I always gravitate towards earrings, and here's why, Justin.
Why?
A woman always can wear more than one pair of earrings. They always in their wardrobe will have, oh, I'm going to put this on this day. I put this on this day. So I love this affordable because you can own this and add it to your earring wardrobe that you already have. To me, that's very important.
So it really matches with everything. If you even have a second piercing, I feel like you can do hoops in this easily.
Absolutely.
And with the silver and the gold is what you see here on the table. We do have a rose that's available as well on QVC.com.
The rose is beautiful too.
It's gorgeous. And of course, it all matches back to the bracelets that we saw and to the necklaces that we saw as well. $32.98 or an easy payment plan of $8.25 for the next 4 months. So it's super affordable to be able to do that. This was made new just a little bit less than a month ago. Since that time, we've already sold out of a color option. The black is already gone. But we do have the classics. We do have the gold, the rose, and the silver that is available here for you. 10mm is the size that we're talking about with these earrings. They are going to be the post and clutch with that butterfly clutch in the back of it. So it stays on your ear, nice and sturdy, nice and firm, not going anywhere. But look at the high polish.
Look at the high polish. And by the way, look at the size of the earring back. That butterfly back is a large size than traditional. I always will do that because, again, I don't want this earring to droop on your ear. I want it to stay out straight. So when you push that earring back, that butterfly back on your ear, on the back of your ear, this will stay up straight. It'll stand out. When you wear this, you don't have to worry about it. It's something, again, hassle-free jewelry. Put them on, never take them off if you don't want to. There's just something that's going to last the test of time.
And I will tell you what, when you get it for this price of $8.24 on an easy payment, for the rest of time as you wear it, you're going to still be like, I can't believe I got it for that affordable. Like
it's amazing.
Huge.
Amazing.
I can't believe that hour has flown by.
I know. I love working with you. It's so great.
With you too.
See, two guys can sell jewelry, right?
See, we can present it. We can't necessarily wear all of it.
You were wearing all of it.
But you know what? A lot of it. Some of it I definitely would wear.
It's cool. It's nice.
Have a great trip to Italy.
I'll let you know.
I can't wait to see what you bring back here. And you don't go anywhere, because up next I've got an hour of audience. These are hearing aids that truly may change your life or the life of somebody that you love. That's on the other side of this break. I will see you in just a minute.